Hey y'all, Contessa here with just a quick little Friday Fright. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Sit back, relax, buckle up, because this has been one bumpy ride, and unfortunately, the potholes just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Thankfully, with some of this chaos, though, people are starting to ask a lot of questions. One of the questions I've seen often asked recently has been, did Molly ever give updates on the fundraiser? Did Molly ever communicate with the admins and advise them to not give updates on the fundraiser or Letitia? And I do actually have some text messages in regards to that from Molly to the admins of the group. So I figured what better way than let her speak for herself. You'll see in this text message between Molly and the creator of the Facebook groups Justice for Vaughn and Exposing Dre McCrae that they ask Molly straight out if she thinks that they should give an update. You will see what her response ends up being. Straight up, no. Nope. That's it. N-O. You will also notice on July 24th that Molly is telling the admin of the groups that Wynette has contacted an attorney about Katie. So they were contacting attorneys about Katie, supposedly. We haven't heard this from Wynette. We've only seen this from Molly to the admin of the group. People have been trying to separate what is what and who is who and who's been doing what in this case. And unfortunately, there's just been a lot of people involved in different capacities throughout this entire story. But it's been Molly giving people warnings about Katie. It's been Molly telling people that the family is contacting attorneys about Katie, plus all of her followers and those people over on Twitter. But this started somewhere. Molly was communicating this to the admins. And now, if you watch and read these text messages, you'll have more questions. And these are texts from Letitia to Gigi, another admin of the Facebook groups. And you will see she is blaming Wynette for talking to Katie. So things don't really make sense. And if you read these closely, you will understand that what I've been saying about Letitia and Wynette's relationship is true. These are Letitia's words. We're not over here making up stories about the fact that they don't have the best relationship and things are complicated because of the status of the relationship. People honestly believe, because what they've heard Molly and Justin and Elle and all of those other creators state, that these people are working together and or have filed stuff on behalf of Marvon as his family. And that's just not the truth. And you can, again, see for yourself Letitia's own words, what Letitia was telling others about Marvon Sr. and Wynette, and also what she was talking about with Molly. You can see that there was obviously things being misconstrued to certain groups. Because if I was to read these messages, I would have thought that Letitia was pulling away from Molly because obviously she wasn't condoning things that were happening. But we all know that that never happened. But that's what she's making it sound out to be to these admins of the Facebook group. People need to stop and read Letitia's own words. Look at the dates of these messages. Pay attention to the bigger picture. Why is Letitia telling the admins that Marvon Sr. and Wynette are essentially lying about using their savings? But yet they're all fundraising, and supposedly she came on and said that the funds could go to the Jacksons. Anybody else remember that? Things aren't as they seem. And instead of clarifying all of this stuff, because it really wouldn't have to be a big deal, except at this point, it's kind of a big deal because we're being called liars. Every single one of us that stands on this side of things and is posting proof and facts is being called liars. But when you yourself can read these things, their own words, you can see with your own eyes that we're not the ones saying here. This didn't start like they're claiming it started. This has not gone like they're claiming it has gone. There has been so much misinformation and misplaced intentional information too. And we will be getting to that in the second Friday Fright. Oh, yeah, there's the second one coming out because I'm about sick and tired of watching certain people play every side of the fence against each other. That's happening a lot and it needs to stop. But it's problematic people that have been problematic for years. And I feel that they're going to be problematic for a long time. But something's got to change. People have got to start waking up and realizing these are their statements, their own statements that they have intentionally made. This isn't just coming out of nowhere that people are asking questions or starting to really amp up. This has been going on. Unfortunately, many of you have seen this case through the eyes of creators who have intentionally lied about a lot, intentionally lied about a lot of information. There's no way that that can be twisted because we've sat and watched it happen and we can disprove so much of things that are said, but it's still continuing. And I suggest everybody, I keep telling everybody this, ask all of the questions. I have never and do not intend on asking anybody to just trust what I'm saying. Just trust me. No, go do your research. Please go seek answers. If you really want to know what's going on, the answers are out there. We've talked about it extensively. People don't want you to hear what is going on the other side of things. That is why this big uproar of drama and distractions is continually what they push off to their followers because it overshadows the facts and the truth getting out. They don't want that to happen. People are hell bent on making sure that that does not happen. Anyways, this was just another little quick reminder of no, this stuff does actually exist. Molly did say, no, do not update them on the fundraisers. We've seen that. Now you have it yourself with all the arrest. Contessa, over and out.